Hello everyone, welcome to chapter 172 on my RLDR Custom Creations YouTube channel. It is the weekend edition, and it's a little odd that I'm standing in the same place as the shop where the last video left off. So that's got to give you a bit of a clue that maybe this will continue the theme that we worked on last day. And yes, you're absolutely right. So if you want to see what I'm going to do in this chapter, all you have to do is stay tuned. Well, in the weekly edition, I finished off the countertop. Well, it's not really finished. There isn't finish on it yet, but it's now to the point where it's ready to install on the casework. So these are the OSB cabinets that I worked on a number of chapters ago. But I think this is all going to work really good. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fasten all these together. I've already made shims to put in so that it'll all come together nicely. I'm going to screw them together like a typical cabinet installation would go, but I'm not screwing anything to the wall. So this is going to be a little bit of a free-floating enterprise here. So anyway, that's what's going to happen in today's video, and instead of listening to me talk about it, let's get started. Well, there isn't a lot of room to work here, and the camera angle that I'm giving you isn't the best, but it's all I can do. Like I said, the shop is a mess, but getting this going and getting the counter on, and hopefully in the next little while trying to finish the drawers and at least get them to this stage here, a lot of this mess can get, we'll have a place to store it. So this is really a shop cleanup video is what it is, rather than a construction one. So anyway, just installing these like you would install normal cabinets. Basically getting the face frame flush and even, and the height's right, and clamping it together. But one difference that I made in here is I have a shim. There we go. One thing I am doing differently, I'm not fastening this to the wall, which I've already stated. So that means that these things are going to get screwed to each other, and there's a face frame on the front with a little bit of, it goes a little past the gable on both sides. So there's about a 1/4 inch between. So I put a shim in here that I measured this space. And before I started putting these together, I kind of clamped them and measured what that was and then cut some strips for it. So that's what I'm doing now, is putting those in and screwing each box to the next one. Now these I've done already. This is really, I think I'm quite happy with it. And we're going to be working on this one now. And I'm just going to raise it up just a little bit. There we go. I'm happy with that. And that looks really good. Okay, then I haven't been drilling holes in the face frame like you would on a typical cabinet installation. I've been drilling a little further back and trying to hit the shim. So that way, these pieces are kind of light. That way I don't have a screw going through and maybe splitting something or whatever. So I'm just going to put a countersink in there. I hope you can see this, because I realize I am in the way, but that's the only place I could put the camera. So this is all good. I'm happy. There we go. And these are 1¼ inch screws, just standard countersink screw, number 2 Robertson head, one of my favorites. Okay, so now I need to get this even. I've got one in the top there now. So that just pivots. Look at that. Okay, well, I'm just going to hold it there. No, I'm going to clamp it. What am I thinking? Maybe we need two-way communication on these videos. So when I start to do something that isn't quite right, you could yell at me and make me do it right. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Actually, that's really good all the way along. So I found that about 8 screws. 4 in the front, 4 in the back seems to kind of be the magic number for me. Well, no, we're going to do 5 on this one, I think. There we go. Okay. I like it. It's working out good. Okay. I think I'll show you how I screw this module onto this set of modules, and that'll be all for the video, because after that it's just repetition. And one of the things I'm finding with making YouTube videos is it's really hard to make a 15-minute video. Okay, shoot, I didn't want to do that. Well, I don't want to do that again. Sliding the rear shim in, I dropped it and it fell in, and I ended up having to pull all these 3 modules off the wall, going in behind and getting it. And actually, they're really, really nice and tight together. So I didn't want to have to do that, but I feel a little bit better now that I have. So anyway, I'm going to put 4 or 5 screws in the back here yet. And sorry, I'm going to block your view. Going to get one in right away. There we go. Yeah, I can make this really nice and sturdy this way. It seems to be working really well. There we go. Oh, okay, now I'm going to take these screws and screw it together. Sorry about showing my good side to you, but there we go. Okay. Well, oh, that came apart a little bit. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to put 1 screw in through the face frame. If I pre-drill it, it should help. And we're going to put Mr. Irwin back on here. Man, I wish I could get that a little. I don't think the screw is going to drag it. It's not the end of the world if it isn't. Oh, I got it. It's not bad. I'd say for a set of shop cabinets, it's good. So anyway, that's how I'm fastening the modules together. That last one will be no different. I'll line it up. And then this will be one unit. I have no gables. Well, that gable doesn't need anything. And I did mention in an earlier video, I'm not taking the 3/4 inch baseboard off that I have all the way around the shop. So there's going to be a 3/4 inch gap between the gable of the extreme right-hand cabinet and the wall. And you know what that's going to be perfect for? That's where I'm going to store my scrap pieces of plastic laminate. There, a place for everything and everything in its place. Okay, so I'm going to put that one on, and then we're going to push everything the way it goes here, and finally get to the part I've been looking forward to, and putting the countertop on. We'll be back. Well, I grabbed the counter and threw it on here, and man, is that thing heavy with all the stuff I have blocking the pathways. I had a little bit of a difficult time getting it in place, but in the end, it worked out. I screwed all the base cabinets together. This is really, really a solid integrated unit now. To be honest, I've actually screwed the countertop on to the base units till the third module. So all I'm doing, and I'm not sure if it's really the best way to do it, usually with a wood-to-wood connection like a countertop, you want to have it so there can be a little bit of movement. I haven't really allowed for that, but I haven't on any of my others either, and it hasn't been a problem. So I'm just going to go with it, and I'm using 2-inch screws because there's a 3/4 inch flange across here that I've pre-drilled holes into so I can just screw these in. And I'm not going to pre-drill into the counter at all. And this seems to be working really, really well. So, okay, where did my little flashlight go? There it is. Just need a little bit of light in here. And, okay, there we go. Okay, that's not it. Still hard to see in here. Oh, there it is. There we go. There we go. That's that. The nice thing about this, with not screwing it to the wall and leaving the baseboard intact, if I should all of a sudden decide to move this at one point, it just comes out. So that's been, I think I'm happy with the thought process that I used to get this going. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Ah, that's hard to get in there. Come on, man. I think I'm going to have to change my... There we go. Ouch. That's hard in the head. Okay, well, I think I'm going to put this one in yet, and then I'll do the other one off camera. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, well, that's it. So there's epoxy to put on yet, and then I've got to finish building all the drawers. And I think what I'm going to start doing is taking a day and just saying, okay, today I'm going to put in that bank of 5 and then that bank of 5, and at least get them to this stage, because then I can start putting stuff in them and starting to get rid of some of this mess. I also have 2 scroll saw stands to build yet. Never a dull moment in this place. So let's wrap this one up. Well, there it is, and I could not be happier with it. It's so solid. It's like it's welded to the floor. It's really, really nice. There's absolutely no movement. So for things like sharpening and stuff like that, it should be absolutely awesome. Yeah, it worked out good. The only thing I have to do yet is there's a few plans that I have. First of all, I'm going to put a little bit of backsplash along here, just so that we don't have things falling in behind. Everything's going to get epoxied, and I think maybe I'll do the epoxy next. And then I think what I'm going to do is when Princess Auto puts one of those long power bars on sale, I'm going to plug it in there and run it along here, so I have plug-in everywhere. Yeah, this is nice. I'm so much looking forward to having all the drawers done and everything tucked away. I'm getting there, but it's slow. I watched another YouTube video from another creator in the US, and he's talking about projects that he's had ongoing for a year, and basically his comment was, hey, I work alone. I get done what I get done. Yes, that is exactly the way it is. But this was a win today. I really like this. I'll show you a bit more of this when I do the epoxying. I was going to take the camera and just hold it over and let you see what's going on, but this is still a real mess here, so I don't know if that's going to help a lot. But anyway, like I said, a win. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Apparently, in the length of this channel, I've now gone over 4,000 watch hours. Now, that's a little over a year, so I'm not sure how YouTube views that, but I'm still short on the subscriber side, so if you know somebody that might be interested in an old coot playing in his shop and on his yard, get them to sign up. I hear there's a demand for that type of topic. But anyway, all kidding aside, thank you for the support you've shown me. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you probably towards the middle of next week.